Part A. Figure 2 shows an electric car being charged. A driver wishes to buy a new car. The table below gives some data about an electric car and one with a petrol engine. There's some data here. Which car would be the most economic? So which car would be the most economic over its 12-year lifetime? Use data from the table to support my answer. You should include, okay, that means you've got to, the difference in cost in your answer, and it's worth 4 marks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to make sure here that I do actually come up with a conclusion as well as to which one's better and why. So what we've got to do here is we've got 2 cars to compare. This question could easily have been an evaluate each car, which would be an evaluate is a kind of compare plus a conclusion. In this case, it's probably more similar to a compare with just a single conclusion, so I don't have to justify it. So I've got to be able to compare each of these, and I've got to make sure I use data whenever I can. So let's start off with a comparison. So the electric car costs more to buy. And I'm going to make sure I put data in whenever I can. So 27,000 compared to 15,000. Okay, well, what else do I know? Well, I also know that the electric car costs less to run each year. And that costs £250 compared to £2,000. Okay, so I've just made some simple comparisons about the data it's got there, but at the moment I haven't made any links. Okay, so I need to make some links. And I need to show that I've done a bit more work than just copying out numbers. So I could say here for each of these, for instance, I could calculate the difference. So I could say, well, in this case, it's I could calculate it's 12,000, so it costs £12,000 more to buy, and that's information that the examiner didn't know. So I might put that in. So £12,000 more, £12,000 more. Oops. Okay, so I might not put that bracket there. I might put that inside the bracket there. £12,000 more. I might have done a similar thing here as well. So that's a total of 1,750. So 1,750 less in this case. Okay, so I might have calculated the difference. Now I'm going to work out how much in total over 12 years, how much will each of these cars cost. So this is going to, so if that's going to be, so 250 times 12, so 250 times 12 is equal to 3,000. So the electric car is going to cost 3,000 in total over 12 years. So I'll put that in there, 3,000, whereas the petrol car will cost 2,000 times 12, 24,000. Okay, so running costs in its lifetime are £3,000 for the electric and £24,000 for petrol. Okay, so if I add those together, that's going to give me the total cost over 12 years is £30,000 for the electric and £39,000 for the petrol. Okay, and I need to say which was going to be the most economical to use. So electric. Now I might be a bit unsure about this because what if, what about other charges and everything else? So if I could say here, so electric seems most economic. Now a lovely question here that they might well follow up with is, why might this not be the case in reality? And obviously the electric car might break down more, who knows? So electric seems, but right now on the data we've been given, the electric seems most economic. Over its life. Okay, so a really straightforward 4-mark question.